Hey, buddy.
Hi, buddy. Oh, so excited.
I'm free.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, buddy.
Come here.
We're out here on this beautiful hike in the Berkeley Hills and talking about our future. And then it got us thinking, like, we haven't really talked about our past much. I mean, you've seen our engagement. You've seen a little bit before and after, but we haven't really shared how we met and how things got started. I guess it all starts, what was it, 2 years ago?
Almost.
February 2016. I'm working at a company.
And I recently graduated from college, December of 2015, and I'm looking for a job.
Our office admin decided to move on. Obviously, they needed to find a replacement. In comes her. She starts working at the same company, doing the front desk work.
Oh, even I wouldn't.
And
Quite literal bitch work.
yeah, but it was all just a stepping stone. For the first probably 2 months that she was doing that, I would see her around the office, headphones in. I would later come to find out she's listening to Sarah and Vinny, Alice 973,
Ding, ding, shame.
just listening to the podcast around the office while she's doing all the bitch work. There wasn't any real interaction because she was kind of off in her own world. Eventually, start sparking up kind of small talk in the kitchen or around the office.
What'd you get for lunch?
Yeah,
Went to Portico.
that turned into kind of like more involved conversations about like us and our situations at home, and come to find out that we're both kind of in the same situation. I was recently broken up with my ex, still living with the ex. She was not so
Stuck.
recently broken up with her ex, but
I was stuck
yeah.
in a situation, stuck in a relationship that was very, very bad. We started hanging out because we wanted an escape
Yeah.
from both of our shitty situations.
We found solace in each other. Oh?
Hi. Hello. How are you?
Good boy, Moxie.
Oh, you what?
Oh, you need love from me too?
That's gonna be us. Frenchie.
Frenchie in the backpack after it gets tired.
And then the shepherd. That's
The mutt, whatever the mutt
whatever
is.
it is. But it's gonna be on the trail. Frenchie in the backpack. Mud on the trail.
Fast forward another month or so, and we hung out a few times after various company parties. Comes time, she's getting sick of her job because it is literal bitch work, and started looking for other jobs. Eventually found another job with another tech company doing front desk, but more office admin style work, less restocking the fridges and that kind of stuff.
A block and a half up from the current office.
One of our other friends was also leaving at the same time, so we had a going away party for her, the friend. That was the first time that we kissed.
It was that night.
Like, things kind of came to a head, and
He made his move. That was July of 2016. We started dating. I moved in.
officially moved in May of 2017, but unofficially moved in
October.
October of 2016. After I had given my ex the boot, I went to Europe for almost 3 weeks, and I told her that she has to be gone by the time I get back. Thankfully she was. We already covered that in one of the Munich videos, which I'll post up here somewhere. Thankfully she was gone, when I got back. We were able to be inseparable since then.
That's how we met.
That's how we met. Yeah.
That's how we started dating. And you guys saw how we got engaged. And you're seeing how we're planning the wedding.
Yeah.
So
And you will see our future, 'cause there's going to be a lot of it. One more thing, you might be wondering, why us against the world? The answer to that is actually pretty simple. In the interim time between July, when we kind of really started dating, until October, when resolved both of our situations and we started living together, which was only 3 months,
yeah.
there were a lot of stressful times with both of our exes.
It turned out that his ex and my ex ended up going in cahoots
Yeah.
and comparing what he did when he gets home and what I did when I got home, and they were comparing stories against us.
A lot of stuff came up, like we went to Outside Lands in San Francisco and I used some hotel points to book a hotel in the middle of San Francisco, like a really nice room. I used
Yeah.
a free night, and so I chose the best hotel that I could find. She's a souvenir person. She keeps pretty much everything from all of our travels and everything from any shows and whatever we do. She'll keep like a ticket, or if she buys a souvenir or something like that. We got room service and it turned out to be like $90 or something like that. But it was the only thing that we actually paid for the entire couple nights. So
I had brought home that receipt and brought it back to my apartment, and unbeknownst to me, he had gone through my bag and saw the receipt and was like, oh, they had stayed in a hotel, they had $100 room service, blah blah blah, and he shared that information with his ex.
he goes behind both of us and talks to my ex, creating drama.
Not only that, I remember during the holiday party, people thought we were moving way too fast. They were kind of unsure of our relationship because, in retrospect, we were moving a little too fast. But
Really
we were,
fast.
We were super comfortable. We didn't really matter.
To us, it wasn't an issue because this has also kind of been a mantra of our relationship is when you know, you know. Like, we knew very early on that
This was going to be it.
we were so compatible, it was ridiculous. We didn't have we still, no, we've had fights.
We've had bickerings.
Yeah.
We haven't had fights. We haven't had fights that lasted more than 2 hours.
Not
maybe
even
an
that.
hour.
Yeah, not even an hour.
Yeah.
We've both been in relationships that have ended badly, and
We've learned a lot.
we've learned a ton, and we
And-
know how to make a relationship work.
We drew those boundaries at the very beginning of our relationship.
We told ourselves that if there's any inkling that this won't work, we end it right then.
We don't prolong anything, we don't do that, but we talked about that we're always going to try. We set communication guidelines very early in the beginning. We set boundaries very early in the beginning. And we communicated very early in our relationship that I feel is a really good foundation, and it's been our foundation ever since then. And as long as we go back to that, we wrote our Constitution very early.
Yeah.
So that's what made our relationship work. And other people didn't understand that because they weren't in our relationship. So everybody doubted it.
They didn't see our day-to-day lives. I mean, they saw how happy we were in public,
Yeah.
but they maybe thought that it was a front just because no one's ever really that happy, they thought. Or who knows?
Whatever. So we thought that the world was against us. It's not that the world didn't want this to happen, but it was like everybody around us questioned it. We banded together, and it was us against the world.
Yeah, and that was something that we would tell each other, like, whenever some shit would go down with our exes, it's like, it's us against the world. Like, we know what we have. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, what anyone else says. It's us against the world. And so when we'd decided that we wanted to start traveling and filming our travels, it just kind of made sense. It's us against this big wide world that we live in.
Not in like any negative manner or whatever. It's just us conquering whatever's in front of us. Not conquering, but trying to figure it all out together. And it's us against the world. So that's us
That's us.
against the world.
And now enjoy some beautiful B-roll of the beautiful Berkeley Hills as we stroll. See you next time.
Bye. If it wasn't for this guy, I wouldn't be out hiking. I wouldn't be camping. I wouldn't be backpacking. This guy has literally, he's my Aladdin. The white version.
I can show you the world.
See, exactly. He took me out of the continent for the very first time in 20 years. Yeah. It was literally like he showed me the world.
And
And we're not stopping there.
nope.